Welcome to the Kim Sunshine Show, and look who I have here. Bank manager from Trustco Bank is Vinnie. We all know him as Vinnie Amore.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, and I'm like so excited to hear about what you guys are doing for commercial businesses. So what are you doing at your bank for commercial businesses?
So we're doing a lot of things, and we support all the small businesses in Flagler County, Coastal Volusia, obviously, over in St. John's area as well. We're working on locating up there very soon, so stay tuned with that.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah. So right now we've worked our way to Palm Coast. Had our grand opening a year ago. Had a lot of people show up to it.
So that was your very first bank here, was 1 year ago?
That was our very first bank, October 25th. Yeah, we have 53
Wow.
locations in Florida, but that one was for me personally, was the big one since I was raised here. So
Of course, and then
Yeah.
you came from Orlando, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes. My wife and I, we lived in Orlando for 5 years. I graduated from Matanzas High School, and
So he is a local homeboy.
Yep. And then, graduating from Daytona State, my associates in 2013, moved to Fort Myers, then to Orlando. And, of course, I wanted to come back to my hometown. This is a good place to start.
So there you have it. He's taken the grand tour of Florida, and he still says that Palm Coast is the best.
Of course. Heck yeah. Come on now. Are you kidding me?
So we're in B&I together, and one of the things that you had mentioned in B&I is your heart for children and teaching them some things in the banking area. So can you share a little bit about that?
Okay, so one of the great things about Trustco is we do things for kids, especially when it comes to teaching them how to save. One of the really cool things that we have is called the Trusty Club account. We're one of the very few banks, I think, in the United States that has a mascot. So, the kids will always go home with one of those little mascots. You'll see if you guys come on by.
And what is the mascot?
So we got a little trusty dog. He's
A
blue,
little trusty
kinda
dog.
like Blue's Clues.
So I'm used to the little Trustco bank that we could put the little coins in, but now we're doing a trusty dog for dollars.
We got a lot of props and a lot of cool stuff, but that's one of the things. But the cool thing about it is it comes. So the kids they get a passbook.
Okay.
Which a lot of you guys, that are old-fashioned, you guys remember the passbooks, the savings, that sort of thing. So the passbook, basically what they do is you open it with $10, we give $10. But when you
so they only need $10 to open it?
only need $10
So
to open
kids
it.
only need, now is that 18 and under? What's the
18
age?
and under.
18 and under need $10 to open this little trustee bank account.
Newborns, 1 day, heck, bring them on in.
So is this a savings account or checking
This
account?
is a savings account.
Savings account for $10.
We got this. We're here. But the way it works is it's incentivized in regards to savings, and it gets the kids involved in the banking experience.
Okay.
To know what it is to go to a teller, to make a deposit, to get a sticker for a deposit, because guess what? You should be rewarded for
So they get it in their little passbook. They get a sticker. So it's the sticker rewarding system.
Exactly. They don't get a sticker if they make a withdrawal. They're not allowed to do that around here.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You are, but you guys don't get a sticker.
So if they're doing a withdrawal, that's not something they get a sticker for it, so it's encouraging them to save.
Exactly.
Did you put this program together? Because that sounds so much lined up with what you were talking about.
I can't take credit for it, but it is one thing that I really think is extremely important for kids, and that's the main reason why I love working here. It's because these are the things that they provide to not just the community as a whole, but for kids and people looking to grow within the community. Another thing that's very important, again, with the kids is financial literacy. I think kids learning at a very young age how to budget, how to save, because guess what? We spend so many years of our education trying to prepare ourselves for that career that will earn all of that income coming in. But it's great while you have all that income. But if you're only spending it, not having a good budget plan, a good savings plan to get that going, it doesn't matter if you make $100,000 a year or whether you make $30,000 a year. If that $30,000 person is investing and putting the tools that they need to put into play to make it happen, they can be well ahead of that person, even though that person makes $70,000.
Exactly.
So So all those life tools, it's so important, and especially starting at a young age. Yeah, definitely.
I think it's great. I love everything that you guys are doing. And thanks so much for doing a quick interview with us today, Vinnie.
Yeah, you bring me in any time. I'm here all the time. You can just whatever you want.
And you're also working with businesses, so you help them open up their
especially startup businesses. Startup businesses, existing businesses. We, as long as you have an average balance of $500 in the account, it's completely free. If they have merchant services, which, me and you both have connections to.
Yes.
That would be really important because that actually gives you a free account. We do employee incentives as well for businesses that have employees.
That's great.
Yeah, if they sign up for e-statements, they get $25. I mean, it's a little small thing, but again, that's something we've always had.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, free checking and all that. But other than the products themselves, we like to get involved with the business personally and see what plan that they have, what they want to do, what kind of costs that they have coming towards them. So this way we can kind of, work with them on the banking end. If they need change orders, if they have things, especially restaurants out there, if you need change orders, we go and deliver it to you guys. So,
cool.
So that's just, that's one of the things that we do.
I saw you take a deposit one time at one of our meetings and make a deposit for a client. So I thought that was kind of cool. You just don't see that very often, that high touch with a high tech situation such as banking.
Yeah, right now with the banking industry, I mean, like you can go into any one of your local branches. I'm sure you'll see an ATM in there somewhere, and some of those branches just have ATMs when you walk in. I mean, like you have.
Yeah, I was with a bank like that, and I left them because it was all, hey, come up here. You're not going to talk to a teller. You're going to do your stuff at an ATM inside versus doing it with an ATM outside. And I don't even use the self-checkout lanes. I mean, I'll go to the grocery store. I'm going to try to help keep as many people employed as possible. And while they are reducing their employees, they're not reducing our prices. We're paying the same amount, whether it goes to the digital or not. And it was so funny. I was in the store. I forget where it was, and they had maybe just introduced the self-checkout. And so they kept trying to usher everybody over by self-checkout. And I'm like, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
And there were like 8 of us in line waiting for that teller.
And have you ever seen somebody that went through the self-checkout lane that's never been a cashier a day in their life, and you're the one waiting in line looking behind that person? Everyone's been there. We've been there.
Right.
They sit there, and they're just scanning and trying to figure out how to scan the item, and then, eventually the cashier comes to help them, but for about 5 minutes there, they're just kind of
trying to figure it out.
Automation and technology is so important in today's world. It really is. It's important for technology to advance, so this way we can have the tools to propel and excel ourselves.
Yes.
But there's those nuances.
It's a balance. You have to find a good balance, and if it's taking away people's jobs, then I don't want that automation in place. In situations where we're going to be sending out an email to a bunch of people, that makes sense to do it as an automation so that you're not having to rewrite the email 100 times. And so it's just a little bit of difference. But now I will not do self-checkout. I kind of made that decision probably about 6 months ago that I won't do self-checkout anymore. Awesome. And, I always wait in line, and I'll wait for the cashier to check me out.
I see, the thing is about technology, it's a tool. It's a tool. I mean, it's not like, for example, self-checkout should really only be used for people who are in a serious rush.
Right.
I mean, people that would like to have that conversation, and, like, that's why cashiers are so important. That's why tellers are really important when you come to the bank. It's like, it's that one-on-one experience that you get to have. That, this may be your only conversation throughout the entire day. I mean,
wow. And to think about that, because I talk to so many people in a day, but you're right. There's a lot of people that are only leaving home to either go make a bank deposit or to go shopping real quick.
We know basically almost all of them. We love them all, believe me.
Awesome. Well, Vinnie, thank you so much for taking the time to stop by today. I appreciate it.
Like I said, anytime you want me here, we'll do it together. This will be
awesome. Sounds good. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time.